Welcome, beautiful soul, to the very first episode of the rebrand, the Free and Fully Expressed podcast. I am your host, Jackie B. This podcast is really a sacred space where we get to explore the depths of self-healing, self-empowerment, and really stepping into our most vibrant, authentic selves. And together, I want to help take us to reframe and see how to take wounds into medicine and uncover the magic of what it means to be free and fully expressed. So in today's episode, we're going to dive into what is at the heart of being free and fully expressed. So what does that mean to embody freedom and full self-expression? Because this is the foundation of everything that we're going to be exploring together on this podcast. And I am so thankful and glad that you are here on this journey together with me. So let's start by just closing our eyes for a moment, if you can, and imagining a world where you can feel completely free to be yourself. No masks, no limitations, and no doubt. Let's just play here in this energy. You don't have to have all the right answers. It's not about perfection. We're just dreaming here. We're allowing ourselves to dream together. How does it feel to be free and to be able to express all of you? What would that look like for you? What would it sound like? Allow yourself to feel that beautiful energy and take it in. Just allowing the pause, breathing it in and out. Because I want you to hold on to that vision, because we're going to connect deeply with it today. So let's break it down. What does it mean to be free? For many, freedom is about living without the external constraints, right? Freedom of speech, freedom of movement. But there's a deeper level of freedom that's often overlooked. It's that inner freedom, the freedom to think, to feel, to express ourselves without fear, guilt, or shame, right? It's about releasing the stories that you tell yourself, like I'm not good enough, and reclaiming the truths of who you are. And being fully expressed goes hand in hand with this, because it's about embodying your unique energy, your unique essence, unapologetically. It's wearing the clothes that make you feel alive. It's speaking your truth even when it's vulnerable, and really letting your soul voice shine in everything you do and be. Full expression doesn't mean being loud or bold all the time. It means being authentic in alignment to who you are at the core, whether it's quiet, adventurous, reflective, playful, or your very own mix of all of it. But here's the catch. Many of us feel stuck. We're trapped in this box, right, of society's expectations, old beliefs, fear of judgment. So how do we break free from that? How do we start expressing ourselves fully? And for me, I believe it begins with clarity. Clarity about your free and fully expressed self and what that actually looks like and feels like. We got to go back to the roots, right? What is it I truly desire? What is that fully expressed version of me? What does freedom look like for me, right? It's playing with this energy. So I want to take you through a little visualization. So just take a minute here and just collect yourself, and if you can close your eyes, whatever feels right. If you're driving or anything like that, please make sure your safety comes first always. So to help you tap into that clarity, we're going to do a little guided visualization together. To help you tap into that clarity, we're going to go through a guided visualization together. So this is your chance to connect with that deep soul vision of freedom and self-expression. If you're able to, find a comfortable space where you can sit or lie down. And if you're driving or multitasking, please come back to this part of the episode to give it your full attention if needed. So we're going to start by taking a deep breath in and then exhale out. And let's begin. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine waking up one morning. But this isn't an ordinary morning. It's a morning where your most free and fully expressed life is birthed. Feel yourself in this moment. Picture the surroundings. What do you see? Notice the way the light is filtering through the windows, the textures of your space. What colors are surrounding you? And what does the air smell like? And how does this environment feel to you? Just noticing. And now I want you to imagine standing in front of a mirror and looking at yourself. See the version of you that feels completely free and authentic, meaning in alignment with who you are at your core. What are you wearing? What is the energy radiating from you and from your face and from your heart, right? Are you smiling? Are you peaceful? Are you confident? Next, step into your day. How would you move through this day as your free and fully expressed self? Who are you spending time with? How are you celebrating and supporting yourself? What are you doing that lights up your soul? Maybe you're creating something, or connecting with others, or exploring the world. Let yourself imagine every detail you can. And just take a moment to savor this vision. This is who you are at your core. This is the life that your soul is calling you to step into. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and return to this space. I want you to take a deep breath in, anchoring that energy of that vision into your heart, right? And let it out. And then grab a journal or a piece of paper, and let's take a moment to reflect on what you just experienced. Taking note of, what did you observe? What were your surroundings like in this vision? What qualities or feelings did you notice about yourself? And the last question I want you to ask yourself is, what is one small step that you can take today to bring that vision into your life? It's not about quantum leaking, going crazy, right? What's one small movement that can bring more of that vision into my day-to-day right now? Remember, this vision isn't just a dream. It's a glimpse of what's possible for you when you step into freedom and full expression. So I want to thank you for joining me on this first episode of the Free and Fully Expressed podcast. And I hope today's visualization gave you a powerful connection to your truth and what's possible for your life. Remembering that the journey to freedom and self-expression is just that. It's a journey. It unfolds step by step, moment by moment. And you're exactly where you need to be, right? And it's ever changing, right? Just what you visioned today may evolve and grow and expand, right? That's part of the journey. So allowing it not to be rigid, to be flow, to be a concept, to take form in your life, right? So if you enjoyed this episode, I would love for you to subscribe and leave a review. And if this visualization really resonated with you, I would love if you'd share it with somebody else that might need this too. And where you can find me and connect with me the most is on Instagram. Grow with Jackie B is my handle. And I would love to hear your reflections and your insight and your takes about this experience and the rebrand of the podcast and all of the juiciness that is coming. And maybe even some different topics that you would like to be addressed in the future. And next week, we'll be diving into episode 2, which is the wounds from wounds to wisdom, the power of transformation. So until then, remember, you are worthy of a life that feels free, enjoyable, and fully expressed. I'm sending you love and light always. You got this.